Hello.
Hi, my name is John, and I'm here trying to introduce myself and trying to introduce a new aerospace opportunity.
Oh, sounds cool. Come on in. I'd love to hear about that. Have a seat.
Thank you very much.
Have a seat. Tell me about that.
Yeah, what this is, we are introducing our invitation of the amphibious aircraft that uses adaptive morphing wings inspired by the flexibility of efficiency found in nature. And this aircraft's exterior is coated with shark skin expired polymer, reducing drag in both air and water while improving durability and hydrodynamic performance. This aircraft is designed for two-person crew seated in dual cockpit, allowed for the pilot mission specialist. Operator is primary mission included submarine detection, coastal defense, search and rescue, and maritime surveillance. The aircraft is also designed, unlike conventional aircraft, its wings can change shape depending on the operating environment during flight, the optimizing lift and efficiency near the ocean surface. The wings adapt to maximize the ground effect, allowing the aircraft to fly just above water with reducing drag and improving fuel efficiency when required. So the aircraft also aircraft can transition into an underwater operation where the wings reconfigure to improve maneuverability and stability. Instead of flying a solo on heavy fuel, the aircraft uses a hybrid buoyancy system that combines lightweight gases with water assistance. Water is collected through the intake beneath the fuselage and stored inside internal ballast tanks. By efficiency taken in or realizing water, the aircraft can previously control its buoyancy and maintain stability during underwater operations. Excess gas stored within the wing system can be vented or redistributed as needed to further regulate lift and balance.
That sounds pretty interesting. You know what? I think I can have you on my podcast. How does that sound?
That sounds great. I'd love to do that.
All right, I got to get back to dinner. Get out of here.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning and welcome everyone back to our show. Today we have a guest talking about a never before done idea. Welcoming John. Everyone give him a warm welcome. Oh my God. And this is our co-host Devin. So welcome, John. John's going to be talking to us about an idea that's never been done before. John, please tell us what's going on.
Hi, I'm John. Hi, America. My name is John, and along with my phenomenal team, created a never-before-done aircraft. You've never seen an aircraft the shape of a monorail that goes in and out, in water and on land. Well, we done it. Took a lot of door-to-door sales pitches, but we did it. Adaptive morphing wings, shark skin polymer, two-person crew. This is the future. We call it the Aqua-Morph. The airline is Monterey, coming to an airport near you. This hybrid buoyancy system will change the world. Mission impossible, mission impossible.
Wow, that is amazing! That sounds like world's changing. Seriously, how did you do it? You have anything to add to that, Devin? What do you think? What are your thoughts on that? Yeah, let me have a popcorn. Come on, Devin. I know you have something to say.
It's pretty cool, not gonna lie. There's a lot to it. I expect a lot more popcorn.
All right. Okay, that does it for us today. We're going to talk more about this idea and their project We'll catch you after the break. Good morning, America. Today we have an exciting, not so exciting story. There's a lot of issues going on in the aerospace world. We have the scientist Marissa and her lead project.
Thanks, Sophia. So we are experiencing the problem right now is that we have no aircraft that can go wet and dry. So that's why we're building this Aqua-Morph aircraft.
Could something truly amazing be going on? Could they be evolving and trying to learn to fly? Or are they just having fun?
So this changes history. Back to you, Sophia.
Thank you, Marissa, and thanks to your team for your dedicated work. Next, we want to introduce a new band in town called the Aqua-Morphs and their new hit single, The Future of Flight. Enjoy.
A 104 ways to cross the ocean with wings that can shift and then bend it. So a perennial problem for our generation is finding new ways we can send it. Like maybe morphing the wings for the air or the sea, or diving beneath the blue waves. Detecting subs that are hiding unseen, or rescuing those we can't save. Gliding ocean waves, a circling design, or searching the coast from the sky. Controlling buoyancy with water and gas, or making our rivals all sigh. As you can see, there's a whole lot of tech we can use to explore every ocean and sky. So stick with us. This new aircraft concept gonna do it all. So stick with us. This new aircraft concept is gonna do it all. Behold, Aqua-Morph, the future of flight is here.
All right, everyone, welcome. Good morning. Today we have our special guest, Marissa. Marissa, tell us about yourself.
Hi, my name is Marissa, and I am currently a speech therapist. I was in the military for about 5 years. I'm a U.S. Air Force veteran.
Okay, Marissa is here to talk to us about some of the issues going on in the aircraft world.
So I wanted to list the problems out. There's three main problems that I want to discuss with you today. So we have an aircraft that we have developed that I think would be a great fit for these problems.
We're going to talk to Marissa about some problems going on in the aircraft world. What's going on? What are the problems that made you create this Aqua-Morph aviation innovation? What's going on?
So first and foremost, we have search and rescue. It costs the U.S. sometimes up to millions of dollars just to complete missions. For example, when there's a search mission and it's greater than 48 hours, the likelihood of that person being found is almost zero. And sometimes it costs a lot of money, a lot of resources, a lot of staff that sometimes these teams don't have or that the military doesn't have. So with this aircraft, I think it would help shorten the time frame, shorten the costs, and the staffing needed to complete these rescues. An example would be for in Hawaii years ago, there was a Lahaina fire, and it was pretty devastating. It burned the whole town down. People had to choose between either getting burned or jumping into the ocean, and a lot of people that jumped into the ocean were just never recovered, bodies weren't found. So this aircraft would be a big, big help for that type of thing.
That is devastating. If only we had this innovation much sooner.
Yeah, definitely save a lot of lives for sure. A second problem that I do want to discuss as well is foreign affairs. For example, we have a lot of adversary countries that do not like this, and sometimes surveilling them can be tricky, right? So China, for example, is one of them. I know there's a couple bases that are surrounding the area, but access to that country or to even get near it is almost impossible just because of the open ocean. And the nearest places to go are Guam and Hawaii, and it's just a lot of islands. And some of these islands don't even have appropriate landing strips for aircraft. So with that being said, with this aircraft, it would definitely cut down on costs of having to build stations, bases, airstrips, or even having to build huge carriers just to support these aircrafts. Another problem I want to dive into is right now we're facing naval shortages. There's warships that are not being built because nobody wants to do the job, and that's another issue. And there's also a pilot shortage as well, so that's also going to, hinder the aviation industry. So with this aircraft, it would probably solve that problem as well.
Problems. This girl's
Never
one
ending.
big problem.
99 problems.
99 problems, but this aircraft is not one.
Nope.
Okay, we'll see you guys again after another commercial break.
Yes.
Hey everyone, welcome back. We wanted to bring on a new member from Marissa's team. Marissa, can you tell us about this new lady?
Yeah, so I got a good team member. Her name is Brissa, and she's going to come on up and talk about the solutions that this aircraft can provide.
Solutions, there we go. Love to hear that. Okay, we'll see her soon.
Bye.
Are you having trouble with your search and rescue? Covering a large area can be challenging, and as time passes on, it's not going to get any more easier. You're going to have a less successful mission. Well, we have the solution for you. With the Aqua-Morph, we are changing the future of flight.
Our first solution is the aircraft's amphibious capability. An amphibious aircraft is an aircraft that can operate on both land and water. This allows the manned air to reach locations that may be difficult for traditional aircraft. For example, during an emergency at sea, a normal aircraft may only be able to search from above while a ship travels towards the area. Our aircraft can fly directly towards the location and land on the water, allowing rescue teams to respond more quickly. Another feature that supports search missions is our aircraft's adapting morphing wings. During normal flight, the wings are designed to improve lift and efficiency. When flying close to the ocean surface, the aircraft can also use a concept called ground effect. In simple terms, flying close to the water allows the aircraft to move more efficiently and use less fuel. This helps the aircraft remain actively longer and search a larger part before needing to refuel. Our aircraft also uses a shark-inspired coating. This technology is an example of biomimicry, which means using ideas from nature to improve technology. Sharks are able to move efficiently through water because their skin helps reduce resistance. By applying this idea to the aircraft's exterior, the coating helps reduce drag while moving towards water and air. This improves efficiency, allowing the aircraft to perform longer missions. Together, these features help address the challenges of search and rescue operations by improving speed, range, and accessibility.
Hey everyone, I'm Ray. Say hello to the Manta GEV, a concept craft I'm pretty proud of. I'm shaped like a manta ray on purpose because everything about this aircraft is built to move the way a manta does. Smooth, wide, and completely at home, whether it's in the air or in the water. Let me walk you through how we designed it. The core idea is a vehicle that belongs to two worlds. Up top, I fly in what's called a ground effect instead of climbing high. I skim just above the surface, riding on a cushion of trapped air between my body and the water. It's incredibly efficient and is exactly how the old Soviet chronoplanes crossed the sea. And when the mission calls for it, I can drop below the surface and travel underwater. It all begins with my shape. My hull is one wide, blended manta body, a lifting body, which means the entire airframe generates lift, not just a pair of wings bolted on. And the wings themselves aren't fixed. The outer planes morph. They can tilt either up or down, angle them one way for maximum ground effect, lift in the air, fold them the other way into a tighter, cleaner shape for slicing through the water. One frame, two different modes. Now look closely at my skin. The whole body is wrapped in a shark skin texture, thousands of tiny grooves running front to back, called riblets. Real sharks have them, and so do some real aircraft. Because they actually organize the flow and cut drag when we ran across the entire airframe, so I stay slippery in both air and water. Up front, I carry two cockpits, one on each side of my body, tucked in, blended so smoothly they barely break my lines, and at the tail, a pair of canto-tuned fins, angled outward and ferried right into the airframe. Those tails are what keeps me steady, as stability matters enormously when you're flying only a few feet off the surface. Then there are the engines, and this is my favorite bit of engineering. We buried them completely inside my body, the way a stealth fighter hides its intakes, and specifically in the layout of the German Horten Ho 229. We didn't fake them. They're real. Working ducts, open, exposed intakes at the leading edge that generally breathe air, a hollow passage running straight through, and open exhaust nozzles at the tail so they can thrust access somewhere to go. Now, could I truly do both? Let's be honest. Ground effect flight, absolutely. My shape is made for it. Going underwater is the harder half. Turbines can't breathe underwater. So a real me would need water jets and a ballast tanks to dive. That's the honest engineering. But as a concept, the whole thing holds together beautifully, where we'll discuss later on in the presentation at the end how I can actually do this. Which brings me to the feature that ties both worlds together, my retractable hydrofoil. It swings down on a strut to lift my hull clean up out of the water, so I can race across the surface, and then, when it's time to fly, it folds away completely, and a flush panel closes over it. It keeps my belly smooth and aerodynamic. Deploy it for the sea, stow it for the sky. And that's me. The Manta GEV, a part aircraft, part submarine, an all-man array designed piece by piece into one shape. Thanks you so much for sitting on the review. Now if you're ready, let's go fly and let's go dive. Thank you.
Wing morphing optimizes lift and efficiency.
Call now for this free man array. Fair warning, if you fly too fast, it will give you the squirts.
Hey, welcome back everybody from commercial break. We just saw Brisa in the commercial. She was talking about solutions. Remember, Marissa told us that Brisa will be here today on the Aqua-Morph mission, a newfound aircraft. Brisa here is going to talk to us today more on the solutions. Welcome her, everybody. So, Brisa, what's going on? How is this aircraft going to help missions and allocate resources and make improvements for such?
Hi everyone! The second problem discussed was the shortage of aircraft pilots, naval staff, and Navy ships. Our objective is not to completely eliminate these shortages because one aircraft cannot solve a workforce problem. Instead, our goal is to improve efficiency by allowing one aircraft to complete multiple types of missions.
Wow, that is so interesting. So what kind of missions?
The Manta Air is designed for several purposes, including search and rescue, maritime surveillance, coastal defense, and submarine detection. Currently, different missions may require different vehicles. A rescue mission may require aircraft, surveillance may require specialized equipment, and coastal operations may require ships.
Okay, mission this, mission that. Mission impossible? More like mission possible. Let's go. Okay.
Our aircraft combines these abilities into one platform, allowing military teams to complete multiple tasks using fewer types of vehicles. The aircraft is also designed for a two-person crew. The pilot focuses on controlling the aircraft while the mission specialist manages navigation, communication systems, surveillance equipment, and mission support. This division of responsibilities allows each crew member to focus on their role and improves effectiveness during complex operations. Overall, our aircraft helps reduce the pressure caused by limited resources by increasing the capabilities of personnel and equipment already available.
So Marissa mentioned there was an issue with reaching remote places, remote islands. What's the solution to that?
As mentioned earlier, locations without traditional landing areas can make surveillance, rescue, and military operations more difficult. The objective is to create an aircraft that can reach areas where traditional aircraft may have limitations.
So this aircraft is shaped like a manta ray. Where does this amphibious design come and play a role?
Many remote islands and coastal areas do not have airports or long runways. Because the manta air can land on water, it does not depend only on traditional landing locations. This allows the aircraft to support missions in areas that are harder to access, including remote islands, coastal regions, and ocean environments. The aircraft's adaptive wings and efficient design also improve its abilities to travel long distances. By reducing drag and using fuel more efficiently, the aircraft can remain operational for longer periods of time. This improves the military's ability to monitor large areas and respond to emergencies in locations that may otherwise be difficult to reach.
Wow. Just wow. Thank you so much for your dedicated work and changing the world, really, with this aircraft. My last final questions to you would be: 1, what's your favorite part about this new aircraft? 2, what was your favorite part about this research?
My favorite part of this research project was learning about biomimicry and seeing how nature can inspire real engineering solutions. I thought it was really interesting that something as simple as shark skin could influence the design of an aircraft and improve its performance. I enjoyed researching new concepts I had never learned about before and seeing how it all came together. I had such a great time on working on this project with my colleagues. It was such a fun experience collaborating and sharing ideas and turning our research into something creative and innovative as the manta air.
All right. Thank you so much for being on our show. You've really changed my whole perspective on the world. This is the future, everyone. And that's why we have guests like this on our show. And that's why you should keep tuning in. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Oh, hey girl, I just made some shark skin ceviche. You want some?
Shark skin? You know what? That reminds me of some kind of polymer we're making for that project, you know, with the aircrafts. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it reduces drag in both air and water,
while improving durability and hydrodynamic performance. Yeah. Does this girl even know what she's talking about? This girl better not patent this stuff before I do.
Why is this girl stealing my idea? It was my idea in the first place. That's why I'm making shark skin ceviche.
You know what? I think I'm gonna patent this.
What, girl? This was my idea. You're gonna steal it from me? I'm gonna see if you have shark skin.
You crazy. Let's go. That was not right. See you later.